Good afternoon, my friends. Last week we had 38 new listings, which is definitely the highest number we've had recently. And interestingly, there was only one little property that came back to the market, so those ratios do not always line up. We had 15 conditional deals and 29 more sold homes, so we were in an inventory deficit, but honestly, it was pretty close, and we love to see just how many new listings there are. We need that number to stay just as high as it can for as long as it can. We had 5 price decreases, 1 price increase, and 9 canceled listings, but as we see honestly really often at this point, those are all likely going to come back honestly without too much downtime. Now for advice today, I'd honestly say don't be too afraid to disconnect from social media right now. This is ironic considering this is how that show gets posted on social media, but I think it can be really healthy, especially with how negative the news has been recently. CTV News posted an article that basically said the sky was falling, with prices in Toronto dropping 20% essentially overnight. They used really biased data, comparing right now to just last month. And last month for Toronto was record-breaking prices. So yeah, this month is probably going to be smaller number-wise in comparison. This is a common thing right now to get clicks on their stories, and I even did it with the title of this video. But in the related stories section of that same article that said prices were plummeting, they linked to another article just a day earlier where they said prices in Toronto were up 28%. So which is it? It depends on what data you look at and when and why, as you can manipulate numbers really easily to tell the story you want. As a buyer or seller in this market right now, you should know the sky is not falling. It's still a strong seller's market and prices do remain high, and you should make decisions based on what is best for you and your family in the now, and try to ignore all the clickbait titles, even mine, constantly trying to grab your attention and confuse you. That's it for me right now. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you right here again next week. Also, don't forget Mother's Day is coming up.